Welcome to another episode. You know what? I'm feeling lazy. I don't want to edit it. So, welcome to Midwest Outdoorsman. Okay, great intro. But you know what? I'm lazy. I'm not going to redo it. But, okay, so here we have the Bass Pro Shops Graphite Series I'm6 Graphite Rod. And then this is like 5 or 6 years ago. This is not the newest up-to-date model. I don't even have the newest update. So the new ones are now, there's some accent of like blue on them. Then there's another ones where see how this is more of like, I don't know, spider wire, whatever, but it's solid black, and then so these are the older ones, and so in theory they shouldn't be as good because there's been slight upgrades. But I love this rod. This is the first bait rod I got for when I started bass fishing or bait casting with a bait caster, and it's a 6-foot medium power fast action, and right now I use it as my squirrel rod. Love it. It's better if you're closer with top water. This is one of my favorite rods I own, partly because it's my first, but it's a light rod. It's a light rod for a rod that costs like $40. So in my mind, it's a great beginner's rod because the Graphite series has your more basic level rods. You're not going to get your medium moderate action rods or whatever for crankbaits and all the specialty. You get your medium fast, your fast action, or your medium heavy fast, all that stuff. So you have your, for say, entry level rods for an entry level fisherman. And to me, this great rod, great tip. It's pretty sensitive for a $40 rod. And going through it, you see it's a big thing is I like cork, but I like the EVA split grip. And one of the drawbacks to cork is, see, this rod's like 6 years old. But quick tip to clean that up is you take the Mr. Clean scrub brushes, like the little white ones that you come in the pack and you wet. Those work great, because I'm gonna do it again, and I'll probably do a video on now that it's in my head, but it cleans it up. And otherwise, that's really the only thing. Is I've pulled a couple chunks out of it, and then there's times where it's not quite that sensitive, but I use this as a reaction type rod. But the only other main difference you tell is it's not as light as some of my more expensive rods, and it's not as sensitive, which those two kind of go hand in hand. But in the end, for beginners, you're not 100,000 plus whatever dollars is not on the line. You're just out there mainly to have fun, learn bass fishing, and this paired with whatever reel you can afford or whatever, in my mind, say you want to get like 2 cheaper bass rods instead of like 1 more expensive like rod and reel. So say instead of buying like a $100 reel and a $100 rod, you can buy 2 $50 reels and 2 $50 or less rods. In my mind, I'd rather have 2 rods that aren't for say as high quality and whatever. And that's what I did with this, and I love that I made that decision, because I've used more expensive rods, and to me it isn't worth it, because I really don't have a problem picking it up anyway, because I hold the line, I pay a lot of attention. But that's basically, I really highly recommend this as a first one-time rod. And if this helped you, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Have a great day.